Hello, everyone, all my friends, all my dear little people on my phone. Let me put you up real quick. Okay, I know, once again, don't look gray in a video. This is becoming a habit and I don't like it. I am working on a pair of pants. You might be wondering, why? Because I don't like them. To make it really simple, I really love bell bottoms and I'm poor. So I do this to essentially all my pants. I seam rip the outer seam and I put a triangle worth of fabric in. And we're doing kind of a big one. It's not done. Basically, I'm gonna talk about why you should do this instead of buying new pants. For example, these are a pair of pants that fit my ass, fit my hips, fit my waist, don't fit my leg. They were too long and they were too skinny. So what do? I seam ripped up until they don't fit, until where they don't fit, which is weirdly enough around my knee-ish. I guess they were like, got some mass, gotta have fat knees. I don't know who. That's not really something that's common. So basically, I seam ripped it. I've also had these pants for a while. I just haven't worn them. They're also celebrity pink, whatever the fuck that is, and they're mid-rise, skinny. Is celebrity pink a brand? I didn't. My brain, when I read celebrity pink, was, oh, like the celebrity Pink, who I do like. And then I went, I don't remember her ever having pants. Which might be why I found these at Goodwill a handful of years ago for I think $5 or something. I don't know. But they're blue. And they're real blue. And they're a jegging. And then I had the brilliant thought of, what if I take a bunch of different shades of blue and seam rip it up and put a frog on the leg? Then I might make a cat and I might stitch the cat. Also, you don't need a sewing machine for this. My sewing machine was broken when I started assembling stuff, and so I did in fact hand stitch the first whole thing. And what I did was I literally did a ladder like blanket stitch, and then I went and I did a slip stitch, and that's on there. That's not, it's in there. So don't feel like you need a sewing machine to sew. Literally, you could take your own bone and sharpen it and pull a little piece of your hair and thread it. I don't care. But yeah, I have a lot of shit from just scraps I've collected over the years, some trash, from t-shirts. For example, this adorable frog was from a t-shirt. I'm gonna put them somehow like on the side back of my leg in these pants. Because how cute would that be? And I'm gonna put stars at the top, and I'm gonna write words. I'm gonna embroider words on the back of the waistband, and I'm gonna put bows on the pockets. How cute, right? But yeah, guys, I'm doing okay. One thing about me, so many of my clothes, whether they look it or not, let's be realistic, a lot of them look it. I have sat there and I've hand sewn. I've sat there and I've fixed them and sewn them a million times, and I've gotten them for free, and I've cut them up and I've made them new. You don't need to go buy a $20 pair of pants. Go through your closet, find a pair of pants you don't like. Maybe a pair of pants from your childhood that you now grew upwards and you don't fit. Fucking crochet a one stitch little thing. Add it to the cuff. Seam that cuff out. Fucking add a bell bottom. It's the simplest things in the world. It's shapes. We learned shapes very early on. And some fucking... Okay, we all know I want to be famous as fuck. Guys, I'm still gonna be doing this when I'm famous as fuck. I did this when I had money. I do this when I don't have money. I do this forever. This is my life. The world has too much fucking garbage in it and too much fabric in it for us to, one, be making more clothes and more fabric, and two, for us not to be using the ones we find, the ones we use. See a shirt on the side of the road? Fucking take it. It's not the end of the world. Fucking hell, the shirt I'm wearing right now, I got because I knew these people who had a shopping problem. Fuck you guys, by the way. Your son's abusive and a piece of shit. Fucking these pants were children's size. They were children length. They were cuffed. I am close to a child's size. I'm not the size of a child though. So I took two panels of gray that I had from over the years. Hell, you could have used a bed sheet. And I took a piece of gray, weirdly enough, I think from this shirt, and I put it at the bottoms of both of them. And then I might put like embroidery flowers back here. Like, guys, it's truly the most simple thing in the world. You can look anything up on the internet. Look it up, learn it, use it, apply it. I really am not going to be done with these pants soon enough to, be done and show you the process. But at the end of the day, guys, I want you guys to apply yourself more. This is pretty. I should use this. Fabric is everywhere. Let's be realistic. It's fucking everywhere. You have a blanket you don't like, turn it into a jacket. I did. You have a pair of pants that you don't like, turn to bell bottoms and put bows and caps and shit on them. I'm doing that. Fucking what else have I done? You got a flat sheet for your bed sheet? None of us use flat sheets. They're stupid. Cut it apart, turn it into a pajama set. My mom just did that for my sister. It's all habits that, if you're poor. But guys, it's the responsible thing to do as a consumer. It's a responsible thing to do as a human being for our environments, for our worlds, for... Look around. Do you want to pay $30 for a pair of pants? Let's be honest, nothing's cute anymore. Nothing's cute, nothing's fun, nothing's unique. Let's be realistic. Let's show these pants again. If these had no stains and weren't several years old and had peeling, someone would pay $20 fucking dollars for these. They took me 2 hours to cut and sew and measure. 2 hours. So unless, someone's getting paid the full $20 from that, which, let's be real, they're not, don't buy the fucking item. Hell, there's a bunch of fucking people I watch on the internet, on fucking TikTok and Instagram and all the things, that make these clothes and they're fucking cute. Buy from them. You need something, you really want it, go buy from them. Go buy from secondhand. There's no need to be giving your money to places like Walmart and Target and H&M and fucking Shein and Temu and all these places that give you crap. It's crap. Again, truly, it disappoints me when people buy from them. They're selling you crap. They're straight up selling you crap. And the fact that people are not, more conscious of it. And yes, I get that location's a problem and some people don't have access to secondhand stores. That's why I'm telling you, hey, you can literally sew with anything. You can literally sew with anything. I am sure that you could find a sewing kit. Literally, let's be realistic. People are picking up on things like crochet and sewing and knitting for the first real time in like 20 years. Something weird is happening in my house. People are picking up on this stuff for the first time in 20 years. Like, really think about that. I thought about that. I was like, yeah, it's been probably what, fucking 20 years. It's a bubble. But yeah, I'll show y'all the pants when I'm done. I'll go more into depth about how to let out the pants. But yeah, guys, you don't need to look like everyone else. You don't need to buy everything else the other people want, everything else the other people need. You just don't. They look like crap. They think they look good, and that's because they look like everyone else. And they look like crap. Someone's gonna be like, and you look like a bitch. I am being a bitch. I am. Because I'm encouraging my fans to not spend money on fucking bullshit. There's so many things in this world that you could be saving for. And yes, you shouldn't always have to save money, but come on, let's be realistic. Would you rather have $20 and spend a day or two making some cool pants, or go spend $20 on pants that are not that fun? Anyway, I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing day, an amazing night, amazing whatever the fuck. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I'm begging you. I'm fucking begging you. This world has too much crap. Use your things. Take care of your world. Take care of your environment. You know how in... Okay, I'm gonna use a Minecraft reference because I was fucking around on it today. You know how in Minecraft you get all these leftovers from stuff you're doing, and you don't go out and get more material. You're like, let me use this material before I go do that. Do that in real life. You will be a lot happier and a lot more fulfilled. I love you. Bye. Hello. It is now the next day, and tomorrow I have to post this, so you guys aren't going to see the finished product in this video, but you're going to see more than what I thought you were going to see. Let me put my mic on my hand sanitizer. Okay, so one panel. There's a tree frog. Isn't he the cutest? His name's Boris, because I was texting somebody and about the frog, and I was like, he needs a name. And the somebody was like, Boris or another name, and I was like, Boris. I like Boris. So his name's Boris. And then I had the thought, no, they might have had thought. I don't know. I have a really bad headache. Then they had the thought. I'm in so much pain. You know when you have such like a bad migraine that you're a little like, am I drunk? Am I drunk? Am I on drugs? I feel a little like that right now. I'm trying to fix it. I've been watching Last Unicorn all day. This is my second time. I haven't been awake very long. I also look very drunk. This is the second panel. They were meant to be 12 inches wide. I made them both 14 and didn't notice. But now I'm going to stitch a bunch of pieces together and make like a whoosh tree, kind of like a palm tree, or like mangrove tree, from Minecraft. And so then Boris has a home. Then I might make a lizard, and I might make some sort of jungle cat on my ass, like up my hippie area, because I've decided that these are basically going to be very blue pants still, but they're going to be forest and animal themed, which I think is very fun. And I think it'd be great if I'm on a panel someday. I can wear these pants and the sweater I've been crocheting we should also all say a big thank you to my mother, who did in fact fix my sewing machine for me. Because apparently the sewing machine on the inside can lock. I didn't know that. She researched it after I got upset. Ooh, there's so much thread. Um, and so she had to manhandle the fuck out of my machine, and let's all say a big thank you to my mom. And that is the end of this video. I love you all. I hope we're all as in love with my jungle plaid star pants as I am. Ooh, this would be a fun jacket. They will more than likely not be the last because these were shorts and these were pants, and there's a lot of material from both of them. Just because I've never used the material, but I outgrew them in the buttocks area. And yeah, and then there's two different shirts in here, and also a shirt that was Wonder Woman themed that I cut up forever ago for some reason. Oh, and then I did not make the frog. If anyone's wondering, you can probably find the shirt somewhere in a secondhand shop. I think I got the shirt like a decade ago, and it didn't fit my. I'm trying really hard to not get demonetized. The area over your stomach, that, not your ribs. The other thing, the thing on top of your ribs, it did not fit that, and so I just cut it out, and then I did a single stitch all throughout all the bits that didn't have the print. And I did zigzag around, and then that's how it looks on the inside if you're wondering. But yeah, then he might get some flies and foods and such, maybe a little lake or something. But yeah, these are gonna be my pants, and they're gonna be awesome. And they're gonna be great. They're gonna be the best pants you've ever seen, ever. And I'm gonna wear them all the time. I'm slowly just becoming a very whimsical, gothic person, and I'm honestly loving every second of it. It was years in the making. Years. I love you all. I hope you all have an amazing day, amazing night, amazing whatever the fuck. I don't care. Honestly, I do care a lot. I care, and I love you all very, very much. I don't know what that was. I'm in so much pain. This light hurts so much. Bye. I love you.